word sound engineer, automating the mixing boards in your ear. I condense all things in the heaviness of the Celsius with the apocalypse of Mother Nature. My lips will kiss the pyrotechnics of the bass response is the temperature, shifting the tectonic plates of my mood sonification. Like a volcanologist through monitors, the tubes is hot, saturated in the blood of my enemies. When it begins to boil, I increase the Fahrenheit. Violence be still. In the presence of my eruption, anoint the production. Every man with a tongue within the recording vicinity, evacuate your alias and stick to your government identity. God is the spirit vibrating in the ears of my studio. I catch the Holy Spirit and catch the nigga's ghostwriter. My stereo image is the power of words, the sound of thought in motion. With the simplest of things, man, is most complex. Like a single channel, I'm game-driven audio, too blessed to be a frequency swept off the Lord's floor. Confined to a rectangular in limbo, trapped inside a triangle. I'm the Colosseum builder of my own angle. Never entangling myself within the affairs of the world like a good soldier. I study the art of war so I can be a man of peace. A shepherd upon a rock, calling to the flocks. With my words, move throughout the herds. MC and it's a poetry. Yeah, you know it's me. Ned Jackson is my little brother.
Yeah! Good. Like Saturn.
I'm a little brother, the gatekeeper in between the tomb and the womb. How else could a big brother hang his words around my neck without the flesh and blood appearance of a second interpretation of wisdom? Having a human experience to connect to across the river Styx, a crucifix. Hard knocks and scars is a crossword puzzle that spells who you are. The spirit, the soul, the mind and body are athletes wearing Letterman jackets. They can't wait to hurdle over my tongue and spread on a beat and keep the body of Ned Jackson on the edge of the seat. Come down, screams of creation. Wheel it up, bring it back, come rewind. I'm in the dream time. Pull up the weeds by its roots, and let every herb-bearing seed be known by its fruits. Plans, purposes, and pursuits. Pull up the weeds by its roots, and let every herb-bearing seed be known by its fruits. Plans, purposes, and pursuits. greed that wants to dismember me. Remember how it used to be. Pain is the past tense emotion that wants to be too deep to escape, making life a fatality. There's nobody else around with me, sitting on the edge of my bed, reading back what the pencil and paper just said. Screams of erasing, Ned Jackson is my little brother. Look at how many problems you faced and how much time you wasted. Setbacks are just moments of meditation. No nails made out of excuses will build houses of failure is the only absolute. Like I said during the opening curtain of my decree, never again will I be insecure, wearing a multicolored coat of success. For certain, my construction is palaces of prosperity. Daily I want change to murder me. There's an option on the writer's block. The spoils go to the highest bidder. I refuse to be the property of a minor affliction's novelty. Sometimes you gotta pull up the weeds by the roots and let every herb-bearing seed be known by its fruits. Plans, purposes, and pursuits. Pull up the weeds by its roots and let every herb-bearing seed be known by its fruits. Plans, purposes, and pursuits. Rev it up, rev it up. The race is about to start. What's said is never easily done. How you compete in the race is what makes you a champion. Don't buy the contradiction if you read about the interest rates of the affliction. Fact or fiction, infatuation with the wrong information. Hit this about your destination when you stop to indulge in procrastination. A little sleep, a little slumber, the lust of time's fornication. It's better to be deprived of nocturnal relaxation than to wake up in the misery of what you slept on, doing your hesitation. Keep the clock to your back. The race is never promised to the strong or the swift, but he who makes a decree and stays steadfast in his gift. Makes endurance his assurance that he will cross the finish line into an appointed place of milk and honey. My little brother's journey is a mere image of my own victory and success. When he looks into the mirror of my word and sound, and doesn't forget what manner of man he is when he leaves his reflection. Followed by the wayside is the improbability. What I instill in me, I instill in him. The directions to the east side. I'm a cassette tape, chasing the sunset of an audio diary. Arising in the first rays of enlightenment above matters that once blinded me. My plight is to answer a call with all my might. What's said is never easily done. How you compete in the race is what makes you a champion. You compete in the race is what makes you a champion. Even if you crash and fuck up, you can still get up. Ain't that right? The universe is a sound system. And I'm a dumb star, just one of the many constellations that chooses to dub myself into existence. Is the word sound engineer. Slow motion, slow motion. This is what I did with a little crew in Europe called Fujako. It's called Soul Buzz. The Black Saturn mix. The soul is a noise like buzz. Sound is freedom. Before I left the womb, I was already blessed with what is before it was. The soul is a noise like buzz. Sound is freedom. Before I left the womb, I was already blessed with what is before it was. Everything decomposes is the inner course of every generation, overcome by the lust of the concubines of the dust. The midwives of our lives break the water, writing arrogance on the contractions of vanity, inducing labor in the diaries of the heart, cause out of it flow the issues of life. Poets publish like the press. It's a release with manifestations, crack the shells on the crustaceans. Stress aspects of life are no longer under restriction, giving way to contradiction, like pushing lead in the early morning streets. I wonder how many targets I preyed upon. The spelling of their threats became dead. Wisdom is greater than any weapons of war. I'm a forensic artist, retracing the fragments of what I discharged, opening the doors of reality. The soul is a noise like buzz. Sound is freedom. Before I left the womb, I was already blessed with what is before it was. The soul is a noise like buzz. Sound is freedom. Before I left the womb, I was already blessed with what is before it was. Did I improvise? Self-realization, moistening criticisms of my imagination without the cloudiness of hallucinogens. My mental mist is limitless, never in the haziness of limitations. 7 deadly sins, 3 are abominations. A lyricist is an idealist, obsessed with nouns, people, places, and things. All become the past tense. In all thy getting, get understanding with intensity. At least you give your honor to others in your years to the crew. At least a stranger be filled with your wealth and your labor becomes the inspiration of a stranger. And you more than the last when you're consumed. Everything decomposes is the inner course of every generation, overcome by the lust of the concubines of the dust. I'm a forensic artist, retracing the fragments of what I just charged, opening the doors of reality. The soul is a noise like buzz. Sound is freedom. Before I left the womb, I was already blessed with what is before it was. That's it.
Yeah.